guys, it's me, Jessica Hicks, here with another video. And if you're new to my channel, I am a corporate recruiter, and on my channel I just talk about jobs. So I talk about everything from tips for job seekers when it comes to resume writing and interviewing and things of that nature. And I also talk about companies that are hiring. So I will have a couple of videos coming up about some companies hiring right now. In this video, I am going to be providing 3 things that you will want to avoid doing when you are writing your resume. So if you are revamping your resume or you're actively on the job search, you'll definitely want to keep watching. So tip number 1 is to avoid putting a photo on your resume. Now, I know you may have a beautiful face. However, here's why I say you do not want to place a photo on your resume. And the main reason is just that here in the United States, we do have specific regulations and laws to help protect against really discrimination during the interview process. So I see photos on a person's resume, typically when it comes to people that are not originally from the United States. So if that's you, if you're not originally from the United States, you may be placing your photo on your resume. Well, here's the thing about that. When you put a photo on your resume, you are opening up the potential for whoever is going to be viewing that resume to have some type of bias towards you just from your photo. Basically opening up yourself to discrimination or bias before even having the opportunity to talk to someone. So definitely take your photo off of your resume if you've been doing this. The photo also takes up some room that you could use to include information like skills and experience that is better suited for your resume and that will showcase you as a great job candidate. So that's my tip number 1. Tip number 2 is to avoid using lengthy sentences or paragraphs on your resume. And this is something that I will say I see more commonly with my more seasoned professionals. So really the idea behind this is just, well, think about it. People do not like to read today. And for a recruiter, we're sifting through hundreds of resumes, and when it comes to reviewing a person's resume, we're really looking for specific keywords and phrases that can highlight you as a good match for the role. So we're looking to see if you meet the basic criteria for the job. We're looking to see if you have any preferred skills that will make you a standout candidate for the job as well. And we're only taking a couple of seconds to review your resume. So if you have, paragraphs and paragraphs of information and pages of information, it's gonna be tougher for us to really sift through and find the information we need. Whereas if you use bullets, and this is what I recommend doing, using bullets to highlight your experience and also your skills that you would bring to the table for the job, that's gonna be something to make it easier for the recruiter, and it gives you a better chance of being pulled into that next step, which would be an interview or a phone interview. And tip number 3, and this kind of ties into my earlier point with the photo, but you definitely want to stay away from using any demographics about yourself on your resume. And again, I see this a lot with job seekers that are not originally from the United States, and also military backgrounds. So it's more common to present certain information in certain industries or backgrounds. However, thinking about any general corporate job that you may be applying to, you will want to avoid placing information like your marital status or your nationality, your race, your age, things like that. These are all things that you want to avoid to protect yourself from discriminatory practices. So I always recommend not to include any kind of demographic information on your resume, and to that point, definitely do not bring up those things during the interview process. It is not relevant to the job, and I don't need to know those things. I don't need to know if you're married. That's not crucial for any job or position that I'm going to be working. Those are my 3 quick tips for resume writing. If you like this video, definitely give me a thumbs up. And again, the things you want to avoid are photos, long paragraphs or lengthy sentences, and of course, including demographic information. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you like this type of content, definitely subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.